Hello everyone. Hello all four of you streaming right now. So welcome to this channel if you're new. If you've been watching, welcome back. So today we're playing Gran Turismo Sport and we're racing this Beetle, this monster of a Beetle. So it's a Group 3 Beetle. 591 brake horsepower, and we're doing a daily race in this Beetle. So I'm gonna go back all the way to the daily races. And this is going to be a tough race, I have to warn you beforehand. As you can see, I'm not that good at this game. My driver rating is still D from a possible A+, so you can imagine. But at least my sportsmanship rating is not that bad. So let's jump in straight away into the daily races. And we're going to the Group 3 race. So 4 laps around the Autodrome Lago Maggiore Grand Prix circuit in Italy, and it's 4 laps, rolling start, 16 cars, and we don't have any fuel depletion or tire wear during this race, so it's just driving. Now the thing with this Beetle is that it's only 1.2 tons. For a sports car, that's a bit light. It's very quick, but in the fast corners you might want to be careful it doesn't skid off the track. So that's what we'll be looking for here. So as we wait for the next race to be ready, we're gonna have a look at the qualifying rankings. My best time is 2 minutes and a tenth of a second around that track. So if you look at my friend, I don't have any friends on Gran Turismo Sport, but if you look at the top 10 stars, you can see people are doing 1 minute 54 seconds, which is crazy. That's literally 7 seconds off the pace, almost 7 seconds off the pace, which is nuts, really. Considering some of them are even using the same car I'm using, the Group 3 Beetle. Anyway, let's look at the race details first. Balance of performance is on. Fixed settings, there's no tire wear, like I said. We're using the Group 3 car, no DL limit, no maximum power limit. We're racing on the hard tires, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So as we wait for the next race to start, let me take you for a sighting lap around the track, of course in the Beetle. So this is so this is just a sighting lap. Just want to take you around the track so you can see all the corners. So this is one of the fastest corners around this track. So what we need to do in the race is make sure we use all the front on the right. If you were here 3 days ago, we raced on this track, but we were using the Porsche 911. I'm sorry, we didn't use the Porsche, we used the Nissan GTR. But today we're using the Beetle. So this is a track, this is turn 3. It's a long descent to that corner right there. So we just need to make sure we get this apex right every single lap of the race. Then up that hill, to the curb there, then we turn there. So that's basically what we need to do during the whole race to make sure we secure a good position at the end of the race, just like that. That's basically the line we need to be using throughout the race. So again, there's another descent here. This one is steeper and faster, and we brake at the 50-meter mark and make sure we apex. Then move to the right, getting to the left, so that we're able to turn here properly at top speed. And then we'll come here and brake this braking zone, turn in early and use the apex, then go wide, use that, into the apex again, then we exit and use the truck, move to the right, brake slightly and use this long apex, and we've completed our lap on this track. So my qualifying time is 2 minutes and a tenth of a second, as you might have seen on the right hand side of your screen. So I'm hoping that will give me a good position, hopefully in top 10, maybe somewhere around 9, 8 there. I'm not sure if you have enough time to set another qualifying lap. Let me just check. Okay, let's get into the race right now. Using the Beetle. There you go. So we have 13 minutes before the race actually starts. So let's try and set some good qualifying times around this track. Actually, let's see if you can improve on the 2 minutes and a tenth of a second. So we jump into qualifying straight away. You have to get this first corner correct, so to get all the corners of this S absolutely spot on. I still don't feel like I'm as quick as I should be on this track. I'm still trying to manage the weight of this Beetle. So I missed that event, which is not good. Oh, we messed that up. let's retry. If you're just joining us, I'm trying to improve on the time you're seeing on the right hand side of the screen. It's currently 2 minutes and a tenth of a second. And currently I'm racing against my ghosts. That's my best lap time ghost, so I need to be ahead of that ghost to be set a better time, really. Nothing better than chasing your own ghosts. Unless it's real life. So it's calling there a bit. It's these corners that you have to get right, which I'm not doing at the moment, to set our proper lap. So as you can see, the ghost is ahead of me, which means I'm not doing well at all in this qualifying lap. And I think I've got some temperature to those tires, so should be able to put in a good lap next lap. Okay, let's go. This is inside my boot. Oh no, this is my boot. Oh. Oh man, I'm trying to think about how to settle for that. 2 minutes. Wow, I'm really not improving at this time. Not quite faster, slightly. That too. I must not bottle this lap. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness, inside my car. I have to get this absolutely spot on to be headed out the door. Is this a 199? 149? Wow. Oh. I've improved by a tenth of a second. No, actually more than 1 second. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can get 199. 159, not 19. It's time. There's no such thing as 199. Oh, you're on the grass. Oh, lost time there. So 50-meter marker, going to the apex, early on the throttle. Oh dear. Oh man. I think we might have to go with 2. And 2 is good enough actually. 2 is good enough to get us into top 10. Fingers crossed. Get a nice top 10. This is a corner where I'm not sure whether I should come to the extreme right and cut the corner from right here so that I have a better exit out of this corner. I'm losing time somewhere around these 2 corners there, and if I come here, there's an even track, as you can see, on either side of the white line. So let's go back a little bit. So if I come here and at high speed try to get a corner out of there, every time I try to do that, it unsettles the car, and it does this for, it's quite a lot on this car, more than I've experienced in other cars. I've tried the AMG on this corner and the Porsche, but those are much heavier cars, so that should unsettle them. But for a Beetle, only 1.2 tons, it really feels like curb. So the next place I'm losing time is around this corner. I really want to come here every time and turn into this curb right here and put my tire exactly there, and then I exit like that for maximum speed out of the corners. But I'm still using a controller. I'm still a D-rated driver, so this will come with time. For now, let's enjoy the D-rated races, and hopefully, with your support, if you keep watching, we'll do more practice and more races and get our ratings higher. So it's race time. So let's get in there and try and see what we can do. Oh my god, we got 11. I was hoping for top 10, but 11 is good enough. So the guy on pole is driving the AMG, and then we have the, I'm not sure what car that is in second place, but third place is using the Ford GT. The Ford GT is quick, but I'm not sure about its braking, using the Beetle. So let's see. Over the course of the race, but shout out to everyone who's watching. Thank you so much. So I'm not going to be able to say much in this race. I'll be quiet because I really want to concentrate. This is a very, very hard race. So I'm gonna turn off my microphone as soon as the race starts. So as soon as the race starts, I'll turn off my microphone and let you enjoy the race and enjoy the engine sounds around this track. As soon as the race starts, that is. So I'm really hoping for a good exit of the first turn and the second turn and the third turn. From there we can pretty much handle the race from there. Alright, so here we go. I'll talk to you after the last lap. That was a good one. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I'm up 4 places. I think I crashed into someone. I think I pushed someone off the track. I'm not really sure. I didn't get a penalty, so that's why I'm not sure about it. But that was a really, really good race. I really enjoyed that. So from 11th to 7th, Joyce, welcome. There's no boost in this game. This is not a game. It's a simulator. So there's no boost in this game. It's it's a driving simulator. So no boost here. But thanks for watching. I see you. Nancy, hi, I see you. Man, this is awesome. I feel like I want to go again. But first, let's save that replay, and we'll come back to that replay later. Right now, let's exit this lobby and try and see if we can get a good spot in the next race. Yeah, let's try this again. We can do this all night, but I'll stop at 9, I promise. This is the last one, so let's get in there, try and see if we can do better. Probably we won't, but let's just try. Let's have some fun. Joyce, try the GTR. I tried the GTR yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. I tried the GTR. It's a good car. It's very powerful. I can't quite remember what issues I had with the GTR. I think it's the cornering. The handling is not as good as other cars like the Porsche 911, like the what other cars, like this Beetle handles much better, the Peugeot. So the GTR it's a powerful car. I like it. I love the sound of that engine, but in a track like this one with many tricky corners, it's not ideal for me. So let's jump straight away into qualifying. We have 5 minutes and 40 something seconds. So let's try and get a good lap in. Before the next race starts, anyway. So tomorrow, let me know what car you want me to use tomorrow. Actually, no, tomorrow we're having the manufacturer series, so I'll be racing the Porsche Taycan, but that race is in the morning. Most of you won't be able to watch in the morning, so I'll record and I'll post it on YouTube later. Pray for me. I did a mock-up of that race yesterday against the AI, against the computer. I was fast in that race, so that's against AI. AI is easy, even in professional state. It's very easy. So the drivers I race with are very fast, much faster than the AI. So just trying to do some rounds. Yeah. In the last race, I got a half a second time penalty for ignoring track limits, which I took. And in this corner is where I think I had a penalty. I tried to lunge and tried to squeeze into someone who was making this turn, and I think I nudged them a little bit. They went wide. But since they didn't leave the track, I was not given a penalty. And that for me is a broken system. even if it worked to my advantage that time, I think it's broken. There should be penalties for all contact that maybe makes you leave your line or where you intended to pass. I don't know how they're going to do that, but they need to fix this. Anyway, I still haven't mastered this corner and how to take it, this last corner, but I hope I can improve. Let's do another lap. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds before the next race, so let's see what we can do here. Oh, I missed the apex. Totally missed it. Oh man, that's horrible. Anyway, let's when you're driving this Beetle, you need to be very, very careful when you're exiting sharp corners, because it's a rear wheel drive, so it's very easy to send this car to the barriers if you over accelerate it. You just need to be slightly patient on the throttle, and then once the car is out of the corner and the wheels are straight, the front wheels are straight, you can send it, as Max Verstappen would say, send it. So into the last corner, that's the perfect way to take that corner. I believe that's the perfect way, and use the exit curve. Be careful not to spin. I'm gonna try it in the next race. I'll try to take that line in the next race and save me a few seconds here and there. That's the thing with GT Sport Racing. Since it's a driving simulator, you don't have things like boost and things like that. So every corner, as much time as you can save in every corner, half a second there, 4/10 of a second there, half a second in the other corner. At the end of the lap, you're saving yourself 3-4 seconds, and that's massive in a race like this. It's really, really huge. 4 seconds is a lot of time. So that's what you want to do. You want to get your lines precise, and when they're precise, you save time. And when you save time, you get ahead of the pack, and that's how races are won in Gran Turismo Sport. It's just about perfection. So we get P11 again. So on pole it's Porsche, then you have the Beetle Group 3, and the Supra is V4. That's incredible. So let's get into the race. Once again, I'm going to turn off my microphone and concentrate on the race. So I'll leave you guys to watch, enjoy the race, and enjoy the sound of the engine. Welcome, Morris. I see you. Wow, so that was another good one, but we finished in 10th this time. We're not as lucky as we were in the first race, but still a good race. So the Porsche 911 finished first. It was 10, still a place up. I have a star for clean racing, which is good. Maurice checked in, welcome. Felix, switch the car. I'm not going to switch the car today because the theme of today's video or today's live stream was trying to do this race in this Beetle. But the Beetle is quick. It's just that other racers are much quicker than I am. That Beetle is very quick. If you can see right here, the second placed guy is driving the same car, so the car is really fast. The only issue is that I'm still a D-rated driver, but I'm improving this time. So the Beetle is not a slouch by any means. It's a really quick car. Anyway, I'm gonna exit now and save the replay. Oh, I already exited. So let's go and look at the first race, because that was a better race actually. Let's watch that replay and see exactly what happened. Go. So let's load that race and see how it moved from was it started in 11th or 12th? 11th. And we finished in 8th, so that was 3 places up, which is good, which is really good, especially for someone who's first of all racing using a controller. Thirdly, I'm racing in automatic, so that's not bad at all. So we go to the beginning of the race. I started in 11th. That beautiful VW Beetle. And it was a rolling start, so I started rolling from the top of the hill downhill into the last corner of the race as we go into the start. So the BMW M6, yeah, that's the M6, is right behind me, and off we go into the first corner. The first corner in any race is usually chaos, so we managed to stay out of trouble. Someone nudged me a little bit, and I lost a place. As you can see, I'm in 12th, moved back to 11th, then 12th again quickly, and I was really trying to get myself a position of 2 early in the race. Anyway, we've survived the first corner. Everyone survives actually. No one comes out with a penalty, which is good. But all of a sudden we're in 13th, and the Mercedes AMG is off the track, and someone has a penalty immediately, first lap, and I'm really trying to catch up with the guys ahead. The BMW already passed me, and I'm trying to get my position back. Now the whole idea and the whole, the trick behind success on Gran Turismo Sport is patience. You don't want to make silly lunges into corners and make contact, get yourself penalties, get yourself on the gravel and lose time. So you want to be patient, only overtake when it makes sense. As you can see, the BMW is really all over the place. So we're in 11th again because everybody's fighting in front of us. The AMG is still right behind me. And I'm right behind the BMW, so this Beetle is not that bad. It's a very quick car. So the AMG goes past the Beetle and the BMW in one corner, so Hamilton will be proud of that. And something happens there, I'm not sure. Someone pushed me off the track a bit, and I came back. I was ghosted out. Everybody ahead of me had penalties, so I came flying through as they were serving their penalties. Now, in Gran Turismo Sport, when you get a penalty, you get into a penalty serving zone, which is marked in yellow. So you're slowed down for the amount of time that you're serving a penalty for. So if you have a half-second penalty, your car is slowed down for half a second. If you have a 1 second penalty, you slow down for a second. That's how you serve your penalties in Gran Turismo Sport, in case you're new here. Anyway, we're 9th and cruising. So down this hill here, we brake at the 15-meter board, use that apex and use the exit curb, use all the track for maximum speed. There you go. Currently, I seem to be alone in 9th place. There's no one too close ahead of me, no one is too close behind me, so I have plenty of clean air to really push this car. So we come in to start the 3rd lap. And at this point, I'm really thinking about number 8 ahead of me, and I really want that position. But I want to be careful not to make any mistakes, because the drivers here are so good that if you just skid a little bit and lose speed just a little bit, they go flying past you. So you just have to be careful. So into that turn, we go up the hill, and there's a slight downhill there, and then a very quick left-hander right there. So you have to be careful with that. But that's the start of the S's. And in these S corners, it's very important to get the first corner absolutely spot on, because that's what determines how you go through the rest of the corners in that S. If you get the first corner wrong, then you will have problems, and you have to really slow down to get the rest of the corners correct. So right here, this is where I think I had a lot. Actually, I didn't. I think it just lost control. There was no contact. Then I had the penalty for exceeding track limits. So as we come down here to this very fast corner, we go left, and then right, then downhill into the last corner of the race. There you go. And then we come here to start the final lap of the race. But I still have my half a second penalty. Sorry, it's half a second penalty, which I'll solve in this lap. So turn number 2, there you go. So this guy was going to overtake me if you will have stayed on the track, because I was going to serve my penalty very, very soon. So if he stayed behind me, he was going to take my position as I served my penalty. But since he went into the grass, that was luck for me. So I go there, serve my penalty. Luckily, there's no one too close behind me, so I'm lucky. So I retain 8th place up this corner. It's a very fast corner. Love that shot there. So the S is, again, the first S has to be spot on. There you go. And so we're coming down this very fast downhill. We're going to brake at the 50-meter pole and then turn right, use the apex. Someone's grayed out a little bit. I think these guys were fighting. Someone left the track and they were grayed out, so I flew past them into 7th place. And at this point, I'm really hoping no one overtakes me. So I have to keep it clean and keep it absolutely perfect. There you go. So that guy is off the track, trying to get a hold of me. And I'll take that corner superbly and come and finish the race in 7th place. And that was a good race. I really enjoyed that race. So thanks all 4 of you who tuned in. We're getting more and more. The first day I had 1 person, second day it was 2 or 3 people, and now we are 4. So tell a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend, so that we have fun in the evenings at 8 p.m. every day doing these daily races. It's gonna be different tracks every week. So during a week of a track, I'm gonna have daily races, and I'll also be practicing for my Nations Cup. Nations Cup, let me just show you something here. Nations Cup is here in online racing. So we have, these are the daily races. So we do group 4 cars. Group 4 cars are too slow, that's too boring. Group 3 is the race I've just done right now, and this is a 1-make race, so everybody's racing in the same car. Kind of boring also, but if you have time, you can give it a shot. In fact, I think I'll try this one later at Suzuka. And then we have the FIA Nations Cup. So this is basically all year round fixture, competition. It's a league of sorts. It's not a league or a tournament. It's a league actually. So every week we have races, online races. So you're grouped into different classes depending on your driver ratings, and you grouped and you race every week. So for instance, my next race for the Nations Cup is 29th of November. So if I check in there, and I can see where the race is going to be. It's going to be 13 laps at whatever that name is, and I can enter the race and start trying doing free practice around the track, things like that. Oh, this is a new Toyota, so they're going to be using for that. And then we have the manufacturer series. So manufacturer series is basically also another all year round league of sorts. So we race every week. You basically sign a contract with a manufacturer. For instance, I already signed with Porsche for this season. So I'm going to be driving Porsche, the Group 3 Porsche and Group 4 Porsche. So for instance, if I try and enter any of the races and try to do free practice, since the group 4 race, I'm going to have the Cayman GT4 Porsche. I'm not sure I went with the right car. I regretted later, and the thing is, you can't change once you sign a contract. You have to go through the season with that manufacturer you selected. So I picked Porsche. I'm starting to think I should have picked Toyota. They have some really nice Supras, and there's a really sweet Lexus in there. I should have used maybe. Anyway, so I picked Porsche. So first race is tomorrow morning, 26th, as you might have seen. We did a simulation of this race yesterday for those who tuned in. We recreated this race in the lobby, and I had a race against the AI Saturday 17th. It was too easy, to be honest. It's not really a proper practice, but I finished fast. It was too easy, but it helped me learn the track and learn the limits of the track. And you can watch that live stream. It's still there on the channel, so you can go there and watch it if you want to. But for this race, I'm not going to live stream this race. I'm going to record it, and I'll post it on this channel. So maybe tomorrow by noon she'll have the video up. But that's it for now. Thanks everyone who tuned in. Thanks Nancy, Joyce, thanks Maurice Racing, multi-platform support. No, Gran Turismo Sport is a game by Sony, so they don't do PC games. They only do PlayStation because they own PlayStation and they want you to buy the console. So there's no PC for Gran Turismo. I've heard rumors about Gran Turismo Sport. Gran Turismo 7 might be coming to the PC. Might. So, but currently I can't comment on that. But currently, Gran Turismo Sport is only available on the PlayStation, and I'm currently using the PlayStation 5, so it's compatible. The disc I used to use in my PS4, it's what I'm using in my PlayStation 5. Gifts of viewers, Nancy. Maurice, PC versus console. Nah, it's only console. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching these daily races. Let's have more fun tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys soon.